Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. Welcome in. Thank you to all of you who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Let's get to this, Cancer. Remember, not everything is going to resonate. Take what helps you to help yourself as I read the energy here of the cards. And remember, this is just an avenue for help. You know, this is just reading the cards and the combinations that come out. And so decide for yourself, is this something that's for you? Can you glean some help from it, some advice from it? It's just advice that comes out based on how the cards flow. King of Cups in the reverse. So keeping that in mind, let's go. And what the cards mean. Six of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so wow, and a lot of cards. And so, you know, advice. Use it as advice if you feel it's for you. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and you'll know. You'll know if it's for you or not. Four of Wands. Ooh. I think you're finding, dear Cancer, that being overly emotional is somehow coming out like in your dreams, or it's just, you know, making you think about things way too much, and you just want it, you know, you want a fresh start that's more light, yeah, and celebratory, and not getting bogged down in things that haven't worked, or, you know, things that you're emotional about. The energy is more like, I want to be celebratory, and I want to focus in on the positives, and I want there to always be this kind of feeling when I get up, a feeling of gratitude and new beginnings, and things that didn't go my way, learn the lesson and keep moving. Beautiful. But no, don't dwell in what didn't work out. The Knight of Wands and the Six of Swords. Yeah, this is a moving away from anything that's draining. And this is this overthinking, or in particular, things that don't work out. Or you're around somebody that does this. And then you've taken on the habit too, but you're saying, no, no more. The Moon, the Page of Cups. Yeah. Intuitively, you know what will work. And that's just being grateful for the here and now. And stretching yourself out to situations that you admire, people that you admire, being someone to be admired. That's what you want to focus in on. The positives, the celebratory energy, the situations you admire, situations you could be a part of that you admire, making a difference. Yeah, not the negative. The negative happens for all of us, but you don't want to dwell there. And I think that that is great advice you're giving yourself. Good on you, Cancer. Here we go. What else do we have? Yeah, I feel like sometimes you feel like your wings are clipped, but you always find a way to still fly. The Hermit. And this is you. I feel this is a read of you finding this inner peace and this inner enlightenment and finding your way in the darkness or the areas that haven't worked out, being the light and bringing the light to those areas as well, and focusing in on what you do have. This is definitely a message of gratitude and knowing how important that is. Gratitude in your day-to-day. Four of Cups out here now. Yeah, because I feel like you feel like God has blessed you, the divine has blessed you, a higher source, whatever you believe in, has blessed you with much to be grateful for. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. What's the Queen of Swords in the reverse? The World. And cut out the harsh self-talk or being hard on yourself, okay? Life is a series of ups and downs, and we all experience that. And I think maybe I'm dealing with somebody who's kind of quite young, and so they haven't learned that, you know, you don't have to be so hard on yourself. As you go through life, you see that life is always a series of ups and downs. Focus on the positives. You have a lot to be thankful for. You are young, but you figured that out. So good on you. That is remarkable. closing out, the negative self-talk. And that brings you to the Ace of Pentacles that we saw, your fourth card out, which talks about being grateful in the here and now and more celebratory energy, and not just, focusing in on what hasn't happened and then beating yourself up about it. What else do we have here for Cancers? The Tower in the reverse. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, going at things that you enjoy. Focusing in on things that you enjoy. That keeps you from the Magician in the reverse. That keeps you from just focusing in on, that helps you avoid towers, getting really, really down. That helps you to communicate. I feel like in many ways, when you get so down, it's hard for you to express yourself. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it's the difference between these two cards, your attitude and how you handle things. Ten of Pentacles. Is it utter abundance, more than you could have ever hoped for, that you bring towards you? Or is it the Magician in the reverse, where it's too much focus in on the negative things or the negative things of others? And then that's what you bring towards you. You're really smart in that so often thoughts become things, and what you're thinking about, you'll draw towards you. Staying positive, is smart on your part. Nine of Cups. For more to reach you, that's positive, and in this case, wishes granted. You've got a lot of ideas. I feel like entrepreneurial. You want to make a lot of different things happen. And you can be in a situation, all of a sudden you can say, I can see where this is a business. Or, you're already calculating how you can make money doing something. And other people are just seeing, just what's in front of them. But you can expand it into, this could really be a good business. And that's where you have to stay positive, because sometimes the first try doesn't always get it, but this too. So you are, through trial and error here with your own emotions, figuring out what works best for you. And that is to stay positive and to focus in on these dreams. And to know this about you, that you're always going to find a way, particularly in business. And that way is possible when you stay enthused and positive about your life, regardless of the ups and downs. Death, I feel like you're going through a major transformation here as you deal with, I feel like you're an emotional person. We see that right off the bat. And as you deal with some of the lows that you can find yourself in, because you anticipate and expect a lot out of life and expect a lot out of yourself. But I feel like you're pulling back. Yin energy, pulling back, feminine energy, letting things happen more serendipitously, not having to just go, make it happen. You're much more fair, to be fair with yourself. Much more kind with yourself. Final message. Serendipity. We talked about that. Much more kind with yourself and letting things happen, and noticing that as you stay in the here and now and positive, certain things just start to move and come together in a serendipitous way, rather than when you force them and you're tough on yourself. Here and now, are you kidding me? Amazing. That's your message, Cancer. I hope that you have resonated and enjoyed this. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment to help this channel to grow. And I love the comments, so please do let me know how this is affecting you, or how you resonated with this, how you feel that this might be helpful. I'd love to read the comments. I love the interaction. Until next time, let's remember who we are, and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.